When I first started jogging, by this time it'd be almost sunny out. It'd be almost light out. I think when we first started, it was 5:11 a.m. It'd be getting light out. The most sunny day of the year. And tomorrow, we're probably going to go back to the normal route. I mean, I'm going to have to jog 52 minutes and probably walk back for almost 2 hours. So I thought I'd give the calves a break before we go back to our normal schedule. Or we could always start it today. I don't know. Kind of switching my opinion. Now I just switched title. I got this coat on. Let me see here. It'll be definitely really light out. I might cut off stream towards the end of it. Because we're already at 12 minutes. Let's see. Maybe we could do a jog. It would be the first time we did 52 minutes on the different route. We've done 71 minutes on the weird route. Did it just rain though? I don't know if it's gonna rain. I'll be super drenched if we jog for almost an hour and have to walk back for 2 hours. But it does sound tempting. Okay, I'm gonna switch the title real quick. I think we'll try it. The only problem is I brought shoes that I was gonna try to cut through, but I guess we can cut through them while jogging. 1 second. Actually, I don't know if we can do it now. Because my phone's starting to get sprinkles on it. It would get poured on. Something to think about because the clouds are pretty full today. It would be pretty fun to try. At this point, I don't think the phone could even last through the whole thing. I just put raining in the title because it was sprinkling on the phone. I felt a decent drop on my hair. What's up, random white man? I'm not for sure if we're gonna jog today, playa. Got some sprinkles on me. It would be fun though, but we gotta go back to our normal route. So it's gonna be a 3-hour journey tomorrow for sure, but I can't tell if I want to do it today or not. I see you are in a mellow mood. Oh no, playa. Roll up, fat girl. I just can't tell if we're gonna be able to do the jog today, playa. The clouds are full. I felt some drops. That's quite a journey. 3 hours to be rained on, especially with these shoes, playa. We're trying to cut them in half. We got to put on the other ones tomorrow. Wonder how long they'll last. I'm cutting through my collection of shoes so I don't have to hang them up on the wall. How dare you? Don't do it, playa. Don't do it. Drink that water. Ah, you're a horrible person. Horrible person. Playa, I mean, can't you just like drink water and, be natural and don't inhale violent chemical reactions? Playa, I'm not for sure about that, to be honest. No, in my thinking, that might be incorrect. I don't think you can afford all that, no. Also, you can't afford a double F, so. And you're a forward, buddy. Why do you misspell that every single time, Playa? Oh, yeah. Well, it makes sense. The white man has to do it first, and he's got to show all the natives of Turtle Island. What? You trying to say fiends? I thought you were saying femboys. I was like, There's a group of them? No, don't puff. Don't puff. Throw it into the toilet. Flush it down. Please, I really want to get this on the board. Do I still do it? What do you guys think? I'll probably get rained on. Okay, we need a... Now, I'm going to be out for 3 hours. How many? Oh, darn. It's going to be like 8 a.m. by the time I get back. Really? Is that Led's femboy live stream until he gets a girlfriend? Theo should do, oh, actually, I mean, I'm her husband, so that's what the account says. I was going to say, Theo's going to live stream until she finds herself a boyfriend, but she's got me. Plays, what do you think? Do I do it or do I wait until tomorrow? Because it's probably going to rain. Clouds are thick. The clouds are thick. I did feel some droplets. Oh, it just started. Oh, I got lucky. I don't have to. Okay. See, players, it's a good thing. But if I would have woke up usually, but the dreams were so good today, I gotta be honest. Okay, we're gonna get poured on while walking though. I'm okay with that. It's just, I can get back home within an hour. I don't want to jog for normal route. Yeah, 13 days. What? Actually, it might just be a good sprinkle. That's a dangerous thing. Wow, they're big droplets though. It's like the size of rain, but these aren't sprinkle droplets. Big old droplets, please. Big old droplets. But I think they're not gonna pour yet. We just keep on getting big old droplets. Yeah, what's she gonna change it to? Alabama Squeeze 23. But even if it rains tomorrow, which it says it might, we'll put on some really shitty clothes, so it doesn't matter. We'll throw them right in the washer and dryer when we get home. There was a kitty cat when I opened up the door today. A white and black one. He was just looking at me from far away. I don't know, players. I don't know. The jog might still happen. Maybe it's a dream. I gotta get rained on. I shouldn't have brought this coat though. I have to remember never to bring the coat again. So then I can switch whenever I want. If I'm gonna jog or walk. Could sprinkle it. Oh, now it's cut off over there. So I think I could get away with it. Huh. We're getting big old droplets. We're getting the big old droplets. Now it's open over there. Huh. Animal bums. You're becoming a veterinarian? Theo's crazy. She's just a lying troll. A lying troll. All she does is lie. Random white man said hi. Theo was born this way. Back in her daddy's truck. Keep it up, punk. And I'll go end Femboy's stream right now. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Let's live right now? I didn't know he was live. He must be, on Discord or something, being sneaky. No. What, Lamb? Come on, tell me. Tell me no what? No to what? No. I'll make sure there's no part 3, though. Well, she said the Femboy was live. Aren't you the Femboy? When I'm live, you don't know where. Oh, I know, play. I know a lot of things, boy. Things you could never understand. The Femboy's live stream. Femboy, Femboy. Random Femboy. Oh, wait, my bad. Random white Femboy. She's not talking about you? I don't even talk to her. She has me blocked like you. She wants your cheese, not mine. Play, I thought I seen evidence of you being unblocked. Because you guys were like talking to each other while in the comments, and if you were actually blocked that moment, that wouldn't have been possible. So, I think it's possibly that you're lying right now. No. Theo's message crazy right there. We can talk in comments, but only if I open them up. No. You misunderstand, Playa. That's how stupid you are. In her video, you left her a comment and she wrote on your comment. That would mean that you're unblocked. Because if you're blocked, you don't have the ability to comment, even if you're the channel owner. So. Oh, excuse me. She is like 70 years old. Cut her some slack. That's true. You're Satan. Google won't allow me to unblock that. That's crazy. That's also incorrect, though. So I don't know how to feel about your delusional hate for Google. It's bizarre. Damn. Well, I have to remember. I thought it was going to rain, but actually it's just sprinkling, Playas. Big droplets, but I think we could have got her done. For 3 hours, though? I don't know. But even if it's raining tomorrow, we'll get her done. No, I seen that when I was leaving you a comment. I noticed you guys had a little feed of comments. So I knew you guys were lying. No, you dumb. We can still do that. But I don't see her in here, which means that she still has me blocked. How long has this been going on? Led's incorrect also. He doesn't know what he's doing. He tries to be an expert, but obviously since he didn't know these tricks, he's not an expert. What's been going on? They're play fighting over there. I caught them red-handed. They're play fighting. Now I gotta figure out why, though. Is it because they both have dementia? Is it because their dementia is so similar? Well, Playa, I'm a private stalker for everybody, so I've been throwing down with the stalking crew for many years now. Morning, Playa. How long has he been stalking me back? Playa just admitted it. Years. I've been right up on your coattails, Playa. Yanking them from far away. What, is random white man sleeping and he keeps on hitting the said hi emoji? Is that your new wifey, Playa? Well, you have to sign those divorce papers, Playa. It's taking you forever. Yeah, but you gotta hit that. So your big old thumb's hitting it? I've done that once, to be honest. I was on a Danielle Salinger stream. And I was lurking, but, you know, good thing there was 200 watchers. So it's just normal chat flow. If she'll have you. You proposing right here? Right in front of your ex-husband. I can't believe it. What a move. Really? Yeah, fighting over man babies? Boy babies? Is that what they're really called, though? What, you got something against boy babies? There you go, monkey. How rude. Good thing I got free pallets. Free pallets, by the way. You know, since they're free, I mean, I can't afford not to take one, right? Better go grab me a pallet. I think it's a fair deal. Who's got a tussle? Me and you, Theo? See what happens? Yo. I like her style. I like your moxie. Oh, big old spider. Going up that hill, please. Now, this is what I call a hill. Whatever the lad's got over there in Godrich. Goddamn salt mine. That's some baby shit. Choke ankles. Where's it? I don't got cankles play. They're absent. Notice the bone play. Notice the bone. I've still got ankles. What about you, fat girl? Huh? Fat girl, man? Lady boy? What about you, lady boy? Play Dr. Now's been telling you to stop eating calories for about 2 years now, and you're just like, no, I have one addiction in life. It's going on computer and eating cheese. I love eating cheese. Those poor shoes. I have no idea how accurate actually that statement is. Right there, play. These poor shoes. I've been putting them through the ringer. Today's their last day, actually. That's one of the reasons why I couldn't actually jog. We're going to put a hole right through them. That's the goal of today. Those shoes screaming for help. They are playing for helps. The goal of today is by the time I get home, there's nothing left. My foot's literally touching the ground. So basically we're walking barefoot right now, to be honest. The goal was to just walk right through the shoes. They did pretty good, actually. I was basically testing how good Nike running shoes is. To be honest, they did pretty good. I mean, it was kind of shitty that the glue ripped off pretty quickly, but the fabric they used is pretty good. Bullshit. You didn't even have the first shoes. Wait. Play it just like you didn't have the first firearms. I bet you got it from the same person. Theo's did it too. Her big old thumbs. Coffee shop? I mean, a strip mall? Oh, I don't got Starbucks shoes. What? Actually, I bet they would look sick. So, actually, those would be expensive shoes too. I bet they'd cost $1,000. Nice pair of Nike Starbucks. Dang, they should actually do that. That's a good idea. Yada, 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 yada. Yoda, 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 Yoda. Jedi Master, Jedi Master, Jedi Master. Yada, 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 yada. What are you doing? Playa. We're trying to walk barefoot. See these bad boys? The goal is for the foot, then the walk. The foot be totally out. Yesterday, players, I don't know if you knew this, but I was jogging basically barefoot. I could do it like natural, full out. I could do it barefoot. But the only problem is, well, I got it done. It did kind of hurt because I was basically stomping, 5 miles per hour for 5 miles barefooted. Well, I had socks on, but meth has a smell? Ever since that phone call, I got to really think led to, a drug addict, because, that was some straight up real talk. He was talking about giving the, hobo Joini, and the hobo was talking about cigarette butts. So, that's wild. I'm Bart Dimberton. Randy, baby, yeah. The Macho Man, Randy Savage. I don't know what the hell that guy was trying to shove into that door. It looked like a baby cart. Really, you gotta collect cigarette butts and I guess you remove all the tobacco and you use that for your Dombus Dimbus. And you take basically all the Dombus Dimbus and you shove it in your mouth and you get nasty with it. Oh, that's gross. That's really gross. Oh. Your hobo lives are wild. No one can do as many drugs as a Mongolian man. Mongolian cat. Really? So now you're promoting him, playa. Bart's like, that's a normal man's marijuana. That's wild. What? Theo, show the proof. Also, that's not that far away. What is that, like 3.5 miles? In each direction. Ooh. That's still only 7, but better than nothing. I mean, I know you don't do that, so there's that, but it's a nice little goal to set for yourself. Gotta get back too. Ooh. What we're gonna do tomorrow will be technically probably close to 10. It might be 10. We'll figure it out tomorrow, but yeah, probably 10 miles tomorrow. It's a little bit more than that. We were doing that weird route because I didn't know if we could do it because it's a lot of hill. And Theo's or Led's always over there saying, oh, it's so hard to go uphill. But we were doing it, players. And we jogged for a record now is 71 minutes, players. So I don't know. I mean, Led lied again. He said he would do a video once I did 51 minutes or 52 minutes. And we did 71 minutes, and he still hasn't rolled up. Tiny numbers. Yours are, yes. You don't know. I might have been running every morning all along, playa. I know you're trying to think that I don't know. But playa, I don't want to be rude, but my brain is usually always correct. And I don't know why I would be wrong with you, So to be honest, with the current information I have, I guarantee the full house, $50,000 that you'll never forget it, that you have not run 3.5 miles in a long time if you ever did. And I'm saying a long time before I was born, player. Play, that's crazy. I bet the house against it, play. That's how confident I am in you being incorrect on that and being a liar. $50,000 that you'll never forget it. Don't make me upload the back time date stamped videos. Oh, I would love it, play. Motivation for me. No, you like it because you turned off background location tracking. So now you can put in any number you want. Maybe on this, okay, today we'll do it a fun one. Since Led is acting like he doesn't switch his numbers, I'm going to put mine as 40 miles. This will be a 40-mile walk, okay, players? So when you see the 40 miles, no, I'm just doing it because Led's acting like he's got real numbers. We'll do a Led. But I'll tell you what the real measurements probably would be today. We're probably going to walk for an hour and 30 minutes. It'd probably be like a 3 or 4 mile walk. I'm going to put 40 because Led over here is a big old liar. Can you make a poll? I could make a poll. 50G, you said. Yes. Because all the marijuana heads in the frickin' chat are definitely going to vote for coffee instead of the marijuana. We could. Why not? 1 second, I will. Let me just read the rest of these. I have 50 grams of marijuana. Man, I don't want the cash. I want to shame the head cheese. Random white man, why are you trying to learn the man that knew about that before you? Let anything you think you're better at, just remember, I'm way smarter than you. I thank you, but I already knew that. And I know that you're incorrect on some parts of it. Okay, we're going to have a 40-mile walk. So, unless we want to agree that my 40-mile walk is only taking me an hour and 30 minutes. Doctors vote coffee. They want to vote that Theo jogs. Okay, let's try to do a chat right here. Or do a poll, you said? I think I can do it. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Biased. What the fuck? Did I do it, please? Yeah, I did it. Yeah, Theo jogs straight into the bathroom sink so she can vomit. Oh my goodness, Bart. Oh my goodness, Bart, you're losing somehow. You guys are being honest for once? My goodness, this is strange. Oh my goodness, Bart. Yeah, it's already, if we get one more, it's confirmed. I only got 4 chatters. Or 3. It's already. I think we already won. It's already confirmed. And this is with a hobo majority. Well, it has 1 vote for a weenie. No, I did not. I swear. I don't even think I get to vote. No, I don't get to vote, play. Really? Well, son of a gun. You know, you try to speak the truth, but people get upset, you know? What can you do? Somebody voted Weenie. I think she just seen Weenie and she was so addicted to it that she clicked it. She's like a Roman Reigns fan. I don't know if you know Roman Reigns, but he's like a wrestling guy. His fans are so diehard Roman Reigns fans. If they see his name in a poll, they don't even read what the question is. They just vote Roman Reigns. So if it says Roman Reigns is the worst wrestler in history, they'll vote for it just because it says Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is the best wrestler in history. They vote for it. Wow, that's very commendable there. No, play. She's smoking crack. We gotta tell the truth. Wow, that's crazy, Theo. But you live on a nudist beach, so that's not really fair. You get to see it all the time. Really, play. It's incredible. Hopefully true. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'll write it down in my book of secrets. Wow, Bart was just proven wrong. We just had a live hobo debate, live hobo poll. So this is the real deal. This is a truther poll, play. A truther of hobos right here. And guess what? Guess what I won? Well, maybe on Gay Pride week they do. Oh. Damn, big old spider. There he goes. You guys see him? Probably not. He's hiding in the steel now. There's a spider web. Can you see the spider web? Nope. It's right in front of us. You know, a pimp daddy can have some, you know, workers of any age, really. I mean, I don't really, man, you know, I don't really mind if one of my hoes got her old ass on the street, if you know what I mean. Should we wrap around? Should go into the forest place? See if we can find any deer? kind of dangerous since I'm wearing these slippers with big old holes in them. Well, they were shoes, but now they're slippers. I'm basically walking barefoot, like I said. Should we see how bad? Bam, player. Barefoot, player. We're barefoot right here. I'm not happy with these results. Play, I hear you. I feel like I should have, like, Led didn't even vote, I think. Led, let your opinion be heard. Vote on the poll. No one likes. Really, do you know that from your firsthand knowledge of what your parents say? And if that's the case, which is most likely the case, do they also have a ghost costume in the closet with a big old cross with lighter fluid and a Zippo lighter? So many native bums. Well, right now, I got the moccasins on. Oh, there's a deer. Nobody blocked it, play. YouTube's just correcting it, play. YouTube's like, this lady is being naughty. She's using profanity, slander, and so we're going to hide her comment. Oh, third. You guys love weenie, so rigged poll. Oh, another one for rigged poll. Good. Really? She sounds like a nice lady. My ass is MIA. You talk about sex too much. Spelt it ass. I don't lose anymore. I don't know, play. Oh, there's a big old deer. She tiny. There's two of them. I'm back into my habit of stalking the deer. Oh, there's one. Kind of looks like Slenderman down there. There's two of them. Hello, deer. Here to shake your hand. No? There's three of them. Four of them? Four of them. And one in the walkway down there. Hopefully I don't step on anything thorny. Oh, 5 of them, my bad. 6 of them. Oh, you hear that cute little noise? Oh, it's been a little fun. Hello, madam. Oh, scared you with my voice. Sorry to intrude on your party here, but I was wondering if I could join on the tea and crumpets. I think these deer care slightly, playa. We've got to really try to debate them, though. Hello, did you know that proteins are made out of elements? And all things are made out of elements. What do you think about that? Oh, you're going to run away? Look at that big one. Is this one going to be scared of me? Hello, madam. You seem to be thicker than the rest. I was wondering if we could debate. Got my coat on me. As you see, I have no weapons on me currently. Oh, no? Oh, it's interesting. Watching me. They're stalking me while I'm stalking them. It's interesting. Look at them. 3 of them. Just whatever's over there must be tasty. You're not even that white. The fuck is that? Big old pile of poop? She just poop? Like she's pooping. Hello, dear. Wow. The family is all here. Do I got... Oh, yeah. Let me see. Where's the option? Oh, yes, you're right there, lad. Why, you been writing stupid stuff? Let's see. About your monkey ancestry? How dare you? What do you got here? Mongolians don't have speech rates. I don't think it's... Okay, whatever. Didn't spell speech correctly. But so serious things, all you know is how to climb a tree and have sex with your cousins. I mean, didn't there... You know, Croatia was ruled by a dynasty that was the most severely inbred dynasty in history. Most likely the most inbred family in history, too. So with that statistic at hand, I'd have to say that actually it might have been you that let a dynasty, a king, rule over you that was inbred, that might have thought it was cool to do that with your cousin. Damn. The whole clan's here. 6 or 7. What? Well, good thing you ain't that white, playa. Look what happens when you go out in the sun. Go out in some little bit of sun and suddenly you start turning so dark. It's almost like it's unnaturally. When you're inside of a cave is when you turn white. Almost like I'm correct and you're an ancient Iranian slave. No, I mean, you're a meth head, playa. We got 2 teepees here. One over there. One over there. So we're going to do 2 community posts today. One's going to be the fake one. We're going to act like lead. I'm going to put 40 miles walk today. And the second screenshot will be the real numbers. So remember that, players. Play, ain't that the other way around? I don't remember you getting a free 100K from your mama being drunk. I thought it was the other way around. I cook stuff in the kitchen. Some chemistry shit. Play, you don't even know what elements make up, that substance. Really? Why is that? Why does it illuminate and destroy calcium? You know why, Play? Yeah. He made some of that blue sugar glass. Actually, I did do that too, so I'll be honest. That was a lot of fun. But I bet Led did that a couple weeks ago, so he's got to promote it. He's telling me about his experimental activity lately. Yeah. I'll play. If I had to guess, since it's probably a lot of fat, it's going to be nitrogen, carbon, H2O, which is two oxygen, or two hydrogen, one oxygen. It's going to have to be carbon, obviously. They might have silica there because we do eat a lot of plants now, and we always have. So it's got to be a lot of silica. Those are the ones, Play. I'm guessing right there. Look it up, Play. Look it up. Tell me which ones I'm missing, if I'm missing any. Ooh, another deer. You guys are funny. Hey, madam. I was wondering if I could sell you some car insurance, please. Hello, madam. Ah, you think I'll be deterred by you moving away? You would be sorely mistaken. Gotta leave her alone. The hell is that? That's a weird mushroom. Very bright. Looks like they plan on making a third one right here. Well, she must have liked whatever she was eating. She went right back to it. I don't even know who that Walter guy is. That shit you watch, not me. I got my own name and it rings a bell like I would ring your bell, bitch. Oh no. Really? So you're a high up member of selling drugs in Godrich. Oh, I'll have to remember that play. Screenshot. Oh no! My feet are gonna be carved out. I literally. The goal was I gotta get out of here, please. I can't go in that direction. Now with the slipper shoes I got, which is the goal to walk right through them. My feet are gonna be all bloody if I do that. Really? That's incredible play. Now, are you sure that your mom's giving you that, or is it just sugar? And it, they both destroy teeth, so you know. And oh my, weenie. Wait, what is mom? I don't. Leia, I'm not an expert on this stuff. What is that? Is that weenie? Hello, dear. Just let me pet you once. Just one little pet. No? Okay. You think you could just ask a deer for a pet, they would let you, but no, they're kind of snobs. I'd let her pet me. They say there's good people in the forest, but in my findings, that's not correct. These are stuck-up bitches out here. Really? Over 100. Wow, I got a streak going on. You made 100 of them go to the dentist? Hopefully my foot's not bleeding. That's true. Actually, that is true. Up there. Maybe one of the days we'll buy a bag of hot dog buns. We'll see. Actually, that's possible play. Those are cheap. I think they sell them for $1.50 here. Maybe we'll do that. It should always be here. I think we got a rogue DNR. There's a lot of deer hunting here. I don't know how they're surviving. I think I know. To be honest, I think there's a rogue DNR, and he's bringing them up here in the city, so nobody can shoot them. I have 2 wives. I heard that guy lost all his wives, though. The Utah guy. Cody? Is it Corey? Corey? He had like 6 wives. I heard he lost them all, except for one. Now he's only got 1 wife. Aw, son of a bitch. Yeah, I think that's the Mormon guy. The sister wives. Led's only sexually attracted to Gollum from Lord of the Rings. So, there's that. Playa, bring them all. I'm ready. Oh no. Oh, Led's going crazy. He unlocked the P word. He put her into second gear. He's like, I gotta unlock P word. It's getting wild in here. Get 6 wives. Bart, you know, I don't know if you're kidding or not. You look like the type of guy that would try to do that. Well, you know, not to correct you there, Led, but random white guy. But weren't you the one just talking about selling illegal substances? There you go. That sounds correct, by the way. He doesn't make it, he smokes it. That's why he was giggling so hard when the hobo he was talking to talked about picking up ciggies and smoking them. He was like, oh, I did the same thing. Oh my goodness, yesterday. He was relating to that guy. It's like, oh, I can relate. But I'm gangsta. I'll sell dum-dums. Oh no. Led, aren't you kind of doing the same thing? Sometimes you like to say you're 17 when you're like 42. Playa. You're stuck in your kitchen closet all day. I don't know if I want to call you a loser, but I know there's might be a few similarities around there, Playa. Definitely older than 17. You got a 20-year-old Steam account. Everyone cares, Playa. You don't have free will. You don't have the ability to control your brain chemistry. Playa, and by the way, 30 plus, Playa. Shouldn't you be talking with people that are 40 plus? Around your age range? Oh. I was going to say, that's number one. He's got a number one. Okay, let's look at the damage. Oh, yeah. We practically did it, players. We are basically walking barefooted. $17 already? Yeah. Go barefoot? You think so? Basically. Well, no, we'll throw them away at the park. So I'm gonna. There we go. It's just gonna be tragic if I step on a piece of glass. There we go, please. Feet. Socks. We still got the socks on. No, we're keeping the socks on, please. We can walk to the other park. Why not? Do I want to do that? Sure, why not? Can't remember. Actually, there might be one closer. Yeah, let's go this direction. I don't gotta walk to the other park. I can go to the baseball diamond. And I gotta wear those stupid black shoes until my running shoes get here. Really, play? You mean the old times when you were living back in Croatia? No, the socks need to stay at play. Cuz you don't need to say slanderous, inappropriate stuff. I don't know how Led gets away with some of his things. I know he probably has to type it like 13 times, but that boy is crazy enough to do that. He loves doing that. I've seen him do it. I've seen him have to rewrite a comment like 7 times because his crazy ass is trying to always type something crazy. Random survey questions, really? Now, this is a good question, play, actually. Which one eats through socks faster? A carpet? Dragging your feet on the carpet? Or walking and dragging your feet on concrete and cement? Well, I think it's more to protect adults. Play it, to be honest. I don't think it's just to protect the kids. I mean, play, I know I say it a lot, and you might think I'm kidding, but I'm pretty honest when I say there's a reason why a lot of adults smoke, drink, and do drugs. It's because they started lying to themselves and said they don't care. But if that was true, they wouldn't have to torture themselves with all this substance. So I think you actually do. And I think the people at Google know that for a fact. I mean, look at how many brains they get to research at once. They basically control the worldwide mind right now. They must have found in their research that they agree with those findings. Whip off one sock and I'll answer. I get away with things because I'm white and great. Parents need to do better. I'm white and great, that's why. So, okay, you're white and great, but now you also sell, amphetamines. That's wild. We're over at the baseball diamond in the park. One of them. There's a garbage can. I can throw these shoes away. You did good, shoes. Not really. Do better next time. Whoa. Okay, here goes the shoes. Hopefully I don't step on a nail or something. Oh, I got pretty sensitive feet. I think I can feel something sharp. Yeah, unless it's glass. But I'll be looking for glass anyway. For sure, play. But we just bought a whole bunch of jogging socks from Amazon, so it's a risk we're willing to take. Should we check right now? Let's see. Not yet, please. Not yet. Integrity. Integrity, huh? You know, you gotta look at the feet through the socks, boy. Kind of feels nice, to be honest. Some extra pressure points and such. Okay. Okay. Hopefully they don't bark, no talk, real bite. And that's why we didn't jog today, play. We were gonna walk with them until they got holes in them. And we got it done. Show the toe. Play, I was born in a village, play. Unlike you always say that you're born in a village, but you kind of a little wimp, so I don't believe you. I was born in a village. I'm okay with walking barefoot if I have to. I used to love walking barefoot. Oh, Scuffed Snickers? Love Scuffed Snickers. Yeah, that's true. But I have something in my pocket if that ever happened, but we don't talk about that. He's just barking. He's just having some fun. White people looking at you like, here's come that Mongolian weirdo. So walk barefoot, show the toe. No, player. Got these socks. Now we're going to see if we can make a hole in our socks. But then we're going to have to wear the black shoes tomorrow, play. And if those break before we get our running shoes, then we're going to have to switch back to the New Balances. I'm going to have to tape up my feet. I'm going to have to buy some athletic tape. I'm going to have to wrap it around my feet because those New Balances are nice, but they got like I used to use them for work, so they do have acrylic or epoxy, not an epoxy, composite. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Composite toe, lighter than steel toe, but rubbing that against your toe is no bueno, especially when you're gonna jog for an hour and walk back for 2 hours. Almost every day. Crow, right there. You can't tease me with half second left goat teaser. What? Gout? You got gout? Okay. Playa, you only did 26 minutes. Until you do at least 72 minutes, you kind of sound like a fatso. But Playa, if you got it in you, I mean, I want to see it. I want to be inspired. I want to have a new goal. I mean, if you don't join up, then I'll probably set the goal at a marathon jog. Then after that, we'll probably do some running, Anything else, Playa? You're not even doing that. So what, Playa? What are you trying to say here? Are you trying to make me think that your skinny boy ass with no stem cells could actually jog as long as me? Playa, you're sitting in the kitchen closet doing nothing at all. Yeah, you got 600,000 steps. I got like 450,000 steps, and that was just recorded off of the morning stuff. Yours is based off of 24 hours, Playa. Notice the difference. Without even trying, because I'm white. I love being white. Really, Playa. Well, I mean, I believe it. That's why you banged your own mama. You love white. Anything that looks like you. You can't get your hands off of it. Good game. GG. What? Play, if I did the full day numbers, you would be so angry. Play, those are just the morning hours, and I already almost beat you. That's true. He's actually Croatian. He's a Iranian slave. So, well, Playa, I do more than you. Way more than you. Playa, in the first hours of the day from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m., I'm already 75% of your full day. Ain't that wild, Playa? Before your mama even wakes up, before you usually even wake up, for being honest, I've already done 75% of your whole day. And that's by the numbers, Playa. 450,000 compared to 600,000 for your full day. That is crazy, Playa. Actually, greatest Whitestone. Yeah. They're usually inbred, but yeah, technically true. I mean, whoa, 57,000 steps daily now. Really? 3%. Darn, is this Steiner math? Did you get that joke? Did you get that reference? No. Because you're not educated. But you can look it up if you want to play. It's a wrestling joke. Scott Steiner did a promo in TNA. Personal record play, that's decent. Not as good as me, to be honest, but it's a decent record. Without even trying. Wow. Imagine if you were trying. No play. I was brushing my teeth, had the shirt off, pants were still on. I swear, plays. And I do not crap my pants. No, ma'am. You did to pee. No, ma'am. Only if I got to do both. And there's little baby Fawn. Little Fawn, little Fawn. You sit to pee. You sit to pee. You sip it? Oh, look how tiny it is. Squirrel. You sit the pier. You sip the pier. Oh my Satan. I hear you play. I hear you play. Watch out. Steam overhead. Oh, what? My bad. Watch for steam over road. Really play. Should we do a 123-mile walk today, or what do you think? For the, to show how far we walked. The second one will be true. The first one will be incorrect. Because we got to show Led that I know that he's cheating. Smaller than my pinky tip pad. Really? Smaller than mouse kidneys. He said hi again, huh? Smaller than chiclets. Play, I'm just showing you. Gonna have to do them live, Play. You're not really a believable guy at this point, you know? Now, if you uploaded a nice video, some jogs, Play, or a live stream with a speedometer or a live app, you know, I'd be happy. That's what I mean, I'm just asking for what I did. Said hi. Really, Fat Thumbs, you did it again? The paper's a different color. Wonder why that is. Do they switch? Yeah, they switched brands, Play. I've never seen it this color. Is it really, really wet today? Look at that, Play. It's all wet mush. Wet paper. Holy, it's really high. They're schlomdoms. Overfilled, even. Okay, bye. Seriously. I'm going. I'm going to do my really and yoga on the beach. My goodness. That sounds believable for sure. I'd just give you numbers so you can cry over them. I don't need to show proof. I do shit. Really, you do shit. Gross. In real life. Ew, in real life, too. Native N-words. Dying daily, and I help them with that. You sound like a bundle of fun. Enjoy yourselves, boys. We shall. We shall. Cross the road. Native bun walking around, being amazed at white man achievements. I was amazed by how lazy they were playing.
I think I'll be there again today, past 11. Yeah.
I think Unknown is leaving Playa. Nah, I'm staying. Awesome. What are you doing, Grandpa? Are you staying too? Maybe hit that emoji a couple more times. Granny White Man said hi. What the fuck? That's wild. Play, just because you do that with your mama doesn't mean everybody's doing that just out of nowhere. Just like the mongrel. Oh my. Lad would know about that. He's an old ass man himself. You're a psychopath. He's obsessed with it because he's got to hide his. He switches it daily. At some points, he's buying marijuana for natives of Turtle Island. One second, he's 16. Another second, he's 30. He's tardy. Okay, we got to do another sock check, please. Doing pretty good, right? Got a leaf, yeah, leaf. See, I got a suspicion that carpets eat up socks faster than concrete cement. Ragdolling me. More like making up lies as fast as you can so you can try to dodge them. Play, don't you worry. I get ahead of you each time, boy. Then I'll slap you in the face with a fact. You need 2 pause play. Oh, El Cheeseburger, Pilgrim the Barbarian, Vitaly the Third. What's up, eh? What's up, eh? Play, I would catch some hands and deliver a fatal blow of the kneecap to your face. Destroyed. Yeah! What's happening in town, James Brown? I think they're moving some of the tissue player. We're next to a tissue factory. So we're bringing in paper and chemicals, and they're taking out tissues, I believe. I'll probably make paper too. Tissues, paper towel, paper. What the fuck? That's wild, dog. He's got to remind me of his stories. He's got to make sure that I'm up to date on his bestseller. They've been pretty shitty lately. And by that, I mean he's literally been crapping in his hand and smacking it against an empty book. And they tries to ship it to my house, and I always deny it. I'm like, nope, ain't taking that again. What? Well, you're literally the definition of hobo. A migrant worker that moved to frickin' the States, North America, just so you could get a higher paying job. Well, I should say your father is technically the definition to a hobo. I don't believe you have a job. Go to a strip club, bro. No, playa. It's my monies. I want those dollar bills. We can buy beef jerky with it. Which I don't know if you know that, but Jack Link's, right? Is it Jack Link's? One of the big ones, the red bag, is made in Wisconsin. Have you ever heard of LaCroix or LaCroix or LaCroix? Now, I know a lot of people get it from California, but I think it originally comes from La Crosse, Wisconsin. But I do believe they've switched everything. I think a California company bought it. But I'd have to do more research. I just know for sure it started in La Crosse, Wisconsin. And I kind of quit reading, to be honest. Then it started like bringing up California. So I'm thinking I kept on reading. It would have said California company bought it. Actually, we'll go with that for a second if you want to, El Cheeseburger. I mean, there's not really you'd have to do it right now if you want me to take a right. It'll take a while to... Right? Oh, too bad, playa. That's all we got for a right. You missed your chance. Right. Haha, you said I moved for a better job. And said I don't have a job. That's why I said your father, if you were listening. Play, you might have to do that. Well, tomorrow we're gonna go back to the jogs, the long ass jogs. Well, the normal jogs on the long ass walk back. Which, my goodness, I can't believe it. Today was a decent walk, 2 hours. Actually, let me see real quick, play this. 1 second. Oh dang, we still burned 1,000 calories and walked 4 miles, so. What? Welfare edition. Actually, this would be. Good morning. It's like glitching for some reason. It's giving me free days because it should have ran out on the 12th. But technically, yeah, that's correct right now. This is welfare, or this is better than welfare. This is communism right here. Cheater. Glitch. Data. But it's actually really good and it's unlimited. It's a 5G ultra wideband. You got to pay $60 usually for it. So, there's that. Facts, play. What else am I saying? You don't stream from phone. Have you even done it once, playa? You stream from frickin' computer once in a while. Actually, no, I got this. See, I'm a pretty smart guy, so I get a lot of things free because I, research a lot. Actually, I got this $300 phone. I got it twice for free from Straight Talk when they had their promotion. And then also, because I'm so smart, it was a more expensive plan. It would have been a $50 plan. I got it for $40. Actually, no, that would have been a $60 plan, and I got it for $40. Twice. That's crazy. We got to get you started on roids. Playa, I'm not going to be full of anaballs like Hercules Hernandez. Because you beg for handouts. I thought they were begging me to take the deal, Playa. That was their whole promotion play. They're begging. They're paying for everybody to take it, but there's not a lot of smart people out there to look for them. Your mommy and daddy had hands crying in court to white man for help so you can survive. So sad. What? So sad. The Playa. Your daddy did the same thing. He had the tears, but the only difference is he was wearing orange, and on the board said 10 years in prison. He was like, no, no. And the judge was like, oh, you're going to win this case, buddy. By that, I mean, you're going to be 10 years stuck in free meal prison. That's what happened, Playa. When my, family did it, we were talking about all the horrible things you guys did. And there was no orange jumpsuit. There was just a big old loop coming out the butt. Oh, your daddy is in prison. No, yours, Playa. Your daddy was the one in this story. Playa, I only heard possibly your dad. Could have been that hobo. Somebody coughed in the background. Sounding very awful, but hopefully that's been fixed by now. Probably not. Horrible things only from a monkey perspective. What? So you're saying prison's all right? You think that's cool? Really? They know, Playa. They can smell me, huh? Playa, I'm sure that all your Croatian Iranian slave ancestors were quite nasty themselves. There we go. You don't have a single friend, which is low-key impressive. You must smell bad in person. Playa, you only got one friend because you take the drug addicts. I would never lower myself to such levels. Second, if anybody's smelly, it's probably you, boy. Especially since you've been stuck in that kitchen closet for 2 decades now. I would literally be poor if it weren't for the natives. They all. So wait, you're trying to steal my whole gambit here? Because it's a fact that the casinos do so well because of your drunken mother and, grandmother? Probably your father and your grandfather. The grandpas actually don't like to gamble as much. It's usually the mama, the drunken mamas and the drunken grandmamas. Playa, when did you start this story? You just started saying this story. At least you're admitting that you're a, delinquent. No, that's horseshit. You should have shown the picture of that guy's face. I bet it's whiter than frickin' ice cream. Vanilla ice cream, Playa. Really, Playa? Is that what you have in your contacts list? Mongrel 1, Mongrel 2? Well, it kind of makes sense. You gotta hang out with the people that are similar to you. Mongol 1, Mongol 2, Mongol 3, Mom, Dad. Playa. That's crazy. So you think they use the name of an Italian to describe their culture? You're crazy. You're crazy. And so stupid you don't even understand your ignorance. You think there's a possibility of you being correct. That's how silly you are. No way, Playa. You may roast him in front of your mom. She's like, yeah, no, I agree. For sure. Because she's strung out on drugs and your dad's like literally the definition of hobo, so. I mean, I'm sure that audience eats it up. She's like, yeah. No, I think that's good. No, I don't even know where the name America comes from. What? I bet they do. They're probably like, oh, this druggie's coming up to us. This self-admitted druggie, by the way. You've admitted you're a drug addict at this point. Then we get chanting together, laughing your Turtle Island shit. Chanting, really? Playa, I don't think you can handle the temperature if you rolled up here. And we both know that. That's the reason why 140 days, the only one that's rolled up was me. Still no lead. And I'd give you a chance. I'd educate you to your face. But if you start lying, Playa, I might have to show you some reality and humble you greatly with an iron claw to your face. And your back, probably. Probably just put it on your back. They're greatly humbled when their face is aimed at the dirt. I ask them often, aren't they happy to be among white people where they can get their... What the fuck, play? Are you trying to glorify your drug addiction now? Oh, really? Well, that's very unlikely. Is this like in a dream scenario, play? Is this what you've been dreaming about doing? But you can't do because you know, you're a little too small. It's a good dream. You don't even understand the happiness of the natives when they see me. Play, you can record it. I want to see it. They know I got that. Laxatives? Jesus, they're pain. Toothache is a common thing amongst them. Really? Don't they get free dental? Especially in Canada? You need a job, Ant. I got a job, play. Didn't you see my New Balances? Where's your New Balances, huh? And by the way, I mean, one of us actually shows that we do something. El Cheeseburger hasn't shown shit. So if anybody's going to be talking about getting a job, it should be me to you. Natives be looking like they went to hell and back. Really? Well, they kind of did. They went to Goderich, which is technically a pretty shitty little town. They went back to the reserve where there's a lot more beautiful people. I'll tell you that. So technically, I got Nike, Adidas, and Asian Gel. Bullshit. Where's the proofs? Native face look like it's been used as toilet paper for 10 years straight. Getting worse by the day. Now, I might be, inclined to think you're talking about your own face so you don't show it. I bet there's a better chance you'll show somebody else's face before you show your face. Scrappy shoes, bro. I like comfort. Really? Well, playa. I mean, that's nice, but you got to get a little bit of scrappy shoes, playa, or else they're going to rip in half if you go jogging or running. You don't got tracksuits. That's where no, you're way too big and fat, playa. Don't even lie. Imagine showing your face after taking someone else's face and posting it on the internet. What the hell? You just want to get me back, playa. It's cool. Well, I mean, at this point, if I did steal your face and put it in Godrich's newspaper as a, possible, drug dealer, who would blame me? But that's what you must be thinking I'm going to do, playa. Because there's only two reasons why you're not showing that face. You're obviously really ugly. The second is you got some kind of unrational fear of somebody exposing you of something. Or maybe it's a rational fear. It just matters what you've done in your past, playa. Is it a rational fear? Is that the real reason why you can't show your face? I'm not a possible drug dealer. I'm the one that's factual. Playa, you already know for a fact that that's not true. Only one of us is factual, and it's me. It's the reason why I'm able to destroy you in any debates. That's why if we ever start fact-checking stuff, you instantaneously say, "Oh, Google, you're a Google searcher. You're a Google searcher." It's like, you're a reader. You're one of those fact tellers. You're one of those truthers. You're somebody that tells the truth. Really, playa? My goodness. Well, playa, I think you started that up because of the casino thing, which is real. So, for your sanity, I hope that you're doing very well in your, underground crime syndicate. But I suspect you might be lying to yourself again. But I could promise you, if you don't believe the drunken grandmas and mamas in the casinos, the white ones, by the way, you can drive your happy ass to one right now and you'll realize, oh shit, this is all real. My drunk grandma goes to this daily. You're obsessed. Oh, I love being obsessed, by the way. I love not being lazy like you. You obsess over how great white race is, that you need my business. I sell things that will ease your pain. Bullshit. You're a pharmacist now? I'm gonna... Bam. You needed that Fallout thumbs up play? I gotcha. What? That's a decent ass thumb right there. I thought it was kind of impressive, actually. I thought it was a good ass thumb. I was kind of happy with myself. Thank you, playa. Forever, though, playa. I always do. Never smoked, never drank, never done drugs. Playa. Now, what we need... Now, I'm not saying you have to do a playa, but you should playa. We should start seeing other people doing these jogging streams. Like Lead, he only did 26 minutes. That boy was super gassed. He was huffing and puffing like he was an actual drug addict. Which, we kind of confirmed it on the last live stream, or the second last. Those hands are built to climb trees. See, I don't know if you forgot that you used to promote that you're such a good climber, but I guess you forgot about that in the last couple years or something. But yeah, remember you used to say you're best climber, you can climb trees so fast, but... What? By the way, you can't dox, by the way, on the internet. Unless you're an informant. Well, maybe in Australia, but not in the United States. And YouTube is a, company run in the United States, so that would be its federal laws. Well, yeah. And, it's a slang word, by the way, also, so it means documents. Nobody has documents nowadays. Very unlikely, because you guys are pretty uneducated. So I'd have to look at that. But you can most likely fight it very well, even in Australia. In America, I can definitely fight it because there's only 3 states with doxing laws. There's a federal law that's based off informants and governmental officials. Military personnel. God's fake, too, so... Well, yeah, I mean, that doesn't mean shit, but it's an illegal text at the court. Therefore, a real term now. Really, player? Well, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but you're not allowed to actually smoke marijuana in any state because federally it's still illegal. But guess what? They're not arresting people, aren't they? So, player, even though that is true, I believe it could be. Even in maybe it's a federal law in Australia. If you're trying to say that, doesn't mean it's actually going to send you to jail or even get you arrested. God is fake, playa. Playa. God is G-O-D, right? We're talking about that. That is a new English word. That means it's not even that old. It's like, I think it actually switched from Lord to God at like 500 years ago. And before that, there was a term for what you have as G-O-D now is G-O-D is used to be a G-U-D-A with the Java. It was Gouda. So playa, I can prove God is definitely fake because the word God has only existed for New English. Now, would I have to disprove, since we already disproved God, now we got to disprove Gouda, a German Proto-Germanic word. Well, the other one's fake. We can already apply it. Well, Proto-Germanic's not that old. I mean, it's old, but not old, like compared to the Blackfoot tribe. It's pretty young. It's like 10% of their longevity in their history recordings. So most likely Gouda is going to be incorrect too. Now we got to go all the way where it's going to start interlapping with where the first popes existed. And they didn't have really words for a Lord like that. So at that point, it's basically going to be intertwined with Judaism. You're going to have a Hebrew Jewish God. That's where it separates. So basically, you're Jewish at that point. So, playa, I just don't know how people have fallen for this. And maybe people like you haven't fallen for it. Maybe you're just a scammer and you got to teach it to other people that are very low in IQ. It's federal. We love God because white ancestry. Same ones who made you their bitch. Yeah, that is true. You came over here trying to convert natives of Turtle Island. When they didn't convert, you crusaded 10,000 of them. I mean, that was very Christian of you. Well, do you remember in a lot of the codexes, the original ones, to worship a false deity, to use a curse word, would be to go against him. So do know by not saying his correct name in the first codexes, which you don't probably know at this point, would be to go against him. So even in his own original codexes, he says that is sacrilege. So I hope you know which name you're supposed to use, because or else you're basically worshiping a deity. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that was when you're the happiest, when you're murdering people for your imaginary friend in the sky. Well, more like your king, because he's the one who's like, oh, I gotta talk to the Pope, make the Pope think this, and then we're gonna go kill a whole bunch of people for fun. Oh my goodness. So right now you don't know his real name, so you're gonna worship a fake deity until you can remember his Actual name? Doesn't that seem lazy? Play, who said I never read it? You? And which Bible play? You got to remember what you're trying to say here. Which Bible play? There is over 1,000 different translations of the Bible already. And the Bible, technically, it has a king. Play, you say you worship no kings, but do notice the most popular Bible has King James' name on it. It doesn't have G-O-D. What does it have on it? On the side of it, King James. So if you don't worship a king, why is there a king on the side of your book? I'm just asking. Shouldn't all of your Bibles have G-O-D on the side? Why does it have King James? Yeah, it takes care of the subhumans for sure. The Jewish people sent it over to the white ones. They're like, oh, these subhumans, we got to teach them some class. I have read it a whole bunch of times, and also I've, obviously since I have the Mr. Cheese Troll Lord channel, I've seen a lot of researchers on it, so I'm actually pretty advanced at it. And also I've listened to it a whole bunch, and every single time it makes me gag. It's disgusting. What to play? I've never smoked, drank, or done drugs. Even in your stupid Bible, I'd be so advanced compared to average people. We still do. You get 100K, which will end up in my pocket anyway. No. I agree. No. How are you playing when you're the drug addict, if we're being honest? If you're the drug addict, how are you going to get my money when I don't do drugs? I mean, technically, you'll probably go to one of my casinos, one of my people's casinos, and you'll probably, start up another fund for another one like me. So I hope you keep on going. No, play. The only one who's done that seems to be you. Factually, never smoked, never drank, never done drugs. To this day. That playa, American is Italian, right? The name Americano is an Italian explorer's first name. Native American is a very ignorant and also pretty rude thing to say to a Native American, which is native to Turtle Island. Playa, see, you know so little about what you're trying to talk about with the natives that you accidentally insult them. It's like you didn't know that the hard R was hard R, so you went up to a black person and was like, that's the N-word. That's how ignorant you sound, playa. It's like you heard the N-word but didn't know its meaning, so you went up to a black person. That's literally what you're doing, playa. So if they ever give you a stink eye when you call them, natives to America, that's why. Because you just basically gave them the hardest insult possible. Oh my goodness, really now? What are you trying to prove here, Pilgrim the Barbarian? Well, good thing Theo's never smart, so her judge of IQ is pretty, benign. Oh no, I think they're actually indigenous, technically. That's why you're incorrect when you say that you wiped all of them. Because technically there's still 20 million over in Mexico, so. That's wild, El Cheeseburger. Wild. You called me a pretzel? A bretzel? A Brazillo? Brazili? A Brazili? Really, did you? Is that what you call your... Gonna get a little bit of a vape tweak right there, Theo? Sorry. You said you were gonna vape yesterday. Okay, playa. We're just walking. We're getting the time in. We gotta do a hole check. They're starting to get a little bit. Not officially a hole yet. I'm guessing that's actually incorrect, and I'm guessing it's from smoking in Canada. If you want to Google check that, actually. I'm guessing smoking would be a way higher reason for casualties in Canada. Car accidents and cancer. Playa, so you're going to lie and act like you can't eat, Playa. People making up fake illnesses just so they can do more drugs. It's really a sad sight. Shakes and watermelon nuts and dehydrated fruit. Well, that sounds good, but I think you could have gone without the drugs to do it. To be honest, Playa, if we're being honest here today. Dang, BLM and chat, Playa. No, I did research it. And in my opinion, I think you're possibly lying to feed your addiction. Are you upset that I found the truth? Are you upset that I found a fact in the lies that you tried to sow upon? It sounds like it, Playa. That sounds like it. You did not. Natives smell so bad. Playa, how dare you to say it to their face? Make my day, Playa. I dare you to say it to their face, Playa. Well, I don't. So there's one point against you, Playa. Playa, I did the research and I figured out your whole backstory. So, I mean, if you got to start lying about me now, Playa, don't you think you're going a step too far? Don't you think it's finally time to quit the addiction and just tell the truth for once and, just put down the pipe? Liar. Wow, so I guess it's not time to put down the pipe. It's time to lie some more. Why not, playa? I mean, it's just left you homeless. I mean, it's not like it ever took anything from you. Oh, my bad. It took everything from you. But at this point, you can't give her up. I mean, you lost everything. You're stuck on an island. Can't even eat without it. Lying foo. When I pull up, I immediately get like 10 natives around me begging for a fix. Play, that just makes you sound so bad at this point. So at this point, you're just a messed up drug dealer that, you know, gets tweaked up on his own supply. And his dad's a hobo and his mama can't stop him from selling marijuanis. And whatever phenamines you got, I fix them. I educate them. I make them Christian. Oh, bullshit. What's the first verse of the Bible? Random white man. What's the first verse? I make fun of their ancestry. Yeah, this is all delusional dementia. It's wild. Walk around with a King Kong frame. Yeah, King Kong for sure. King and then Khan. Because you definitely are Mongolian. And we're natives. Oh, yikes. I have a home church. I'm paid ahead 3 months at a time. Can you say the same? I can say the same, actually. And actually, way more. Remember, I got $100,000 for free, so. Excuse me. I burp in your general direction at that. Liar. First verses. Wait is greatest. Oh, yeah. But probably should be in there if it was being honest. If it was an honest book. You're right. If it was an honest book, that would be the case. You would say that. That's kind of a trick question, though, technically. There's different translations of the Bible. There's over 1,000. And there's different books, too. So it's kind of hard nowadays. I mean, you got to be severely uneducated and lack of research to think that the Bible could be ever correct. Definitely nowadays. There's just too many different versions of it. It's warped so much. But you could always try to look for the first German copies. Before I may have misspoke. First, copies. Yeah, that might be technically correct. Copies. I say copies, not the first. I'm sure they even had them mass-produced, but they were handmade. And even the Proto-Germanic ones were technically, made with, machinery. Not advanced ones, but hand tools and such, and big old metal rods, even at that period. Plus, I just ran you did not run roughly 5 miles. Don't even try to josh. Oh, Simon said, oh, yes, that's for sure. And we're free food, too, just like the natives. I mean, just like your daddy in prison. Top that cheese. Well, you didn't really do it, so. Topped. Wait, man, feed minorities. And aren't you a minority player? You're Croatian in Canada. But okay. Keep your foot in their face. Lies, la, 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 stop. Now I gotta give those facts to you, player. I gotta rub them in your face. I know you don't want to hear them, but player, the facts just keep on coming. And I hit you like a machine gun, it seems like. I run full tilt, player. Took me half an hour. Wow. That was in your dream, you said? Play, to be honest, I don't think you could even jog. You might be skinny, but you smoke too much and just like, Tabaki Marijuini, I think, might take you down for the KO. Nope, IRL. Oh, that's an interesting play. Definitely not believable, but that's interesting. I'd bet $50,000 on it too. If somebody came up to me and was like, "Is this true or false?" I'd put 50,000 on that being false. 50,000 play, and you'll never forget that. 50,000. In 2 days. Oh my. Well, that's pretty short. Cooking rocks in my kitchen, keeping natives society has come up with her. I mean, actually, I kind of, the funny part is that's the only good thing about fentanyl. It takes out, lawbreakers. So I know you don't got the balls to do that, but actually, if you did have the balls to do that, I'd be very supportive of that idea. Liar, liar, pants for hire. That's right. I said higher, you shall. I'm waiting great, though. Kind of mustard skin. And technically, I'm whiter than you, so. It's just I'm smarter than you, and my family is smarter than yours, too. So. We're pretty good with genetics, so we were able to prove statistically that we are natives of Turtle Island. Anton is Mr. Pants on Fire Lord. No. Bart is factually crazy. So, sometimes he has delusions and he can't remember what's real or not. That's why they stuck him in a little prison cell. And they kind of did the same thing with Bart, kind of with Theo too, but she kind of escaped and now she's homeless on an island. So, see, players, you guys were smarter than Theo at least. Remember that. When you get down, you got to remember, you just got stuck in a little cell. Theo shipped her ass straight to an island and became homeless, so. You always got that now, players. That'd be awesome there, Theo. I hope that's correct. Govs supports my efforts in cleaning up. No, I agree with that, player. I already said I believed in that, so I don't know if you're taking that from me or if you actually, your subconscious remembers me putting that, but you don't remember that, totally. So now you're saying that? And I've said that many times. I think that's the reason why fentanyl is still allowed to be, injected in things all the time. China's doing our dirty work for us. Good people. Oh, wow. And by the way, Bart, 20% for coffee, 40% for weenie, and 40% for you guys love weenie, so rigged poll. So, looks like another W for the OG. Really? Since you were 10? Right? Or 9. My bad. No, since you were 9, playa. I put in the work. Oh, good. Theo, remember, You sit in that little hut all day. You don't know what you're talking about, remember? Play it. But let's, think about it. Okay, if we remember, you technically lie all the time, and you don't know what you're talking about. So if YouTube's just eliminating lies instead of, facts, does that actually make YouTube good? And if that's the case, then will YouTube keep on running forever? What happens if that's the case, players? I wonder if that's the answer. I can already tell you, play if that is the answer. And that's why it keeps on getting worse. And there's no end in sight. Players, we're getting close to the safe space. The safe point. I gotta look at these socks. We'll get up onto it. We'll get to it. Oh, 8. Ah, you son of a bitch. That's not rigged. Rigged. That's baloney. Actually, technically, it's tied. Which is crazy because coffee's legal everywhere and marijuana's illegal. So you got to think that obviously these numbers must be a little bit rigged again. I mean, you have to times it by a factor at least. Everyone cares, Led. Get over it. You can't control your chemistry in your brain. If you could, you can control the pituitary gland. And you'd be 8 feet tall with 500 pounds of muscle. Oh, I'm number 1. Yeah. Instructions unclear. That's awful. I told them not to take too much, but the brain loves to be really small on them. Wait, that's wild. And also really untrue because you'd be in jail on the first one. But it's interesting. Playa. Actually, we need to get to the next one. Next to the raccoon sewer. Ooh, the raccoon sewer. Okay, players. Well, I'm going to put on, I'm going to do a lead. I'm going to put that I walked. Should we do 120 miles? What should we put? Led, what do you think we should put? Since I'm going to cheat like you, but the other one will be correct. We'll do 2 screenshots. One will be the, the lead numbers, and then the second one will be the real numbers, the factual numbers, reality-based numbers. But I think we're going to put 120 miles. So, players, you have a good one. We'll be at the Cheesy account, of course, tomorrow. Gosh darn it, it's going to be a 3-hour journey. How awful. Players, you can't put me in jail. They don't read instructions. Well, I mean, you gave them some overpowered drugs, illegal substances, so you probably could get convicted, play. Just saying. But playa,